Hey guys, we're Time 6 here watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's episode 63 called The Other Side of the Gateway. If you enjoy our videos, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. You can also check out our Patreon page. The finale episode is there right now. Check that out. A lot of the full reactions for the whole series. Link is down below. Helps out the channel a lot. And let's get started right away. The final 2 episodes. Started this just a little over a year ago. Oh.
Don't you even want freedom? Hohenheim? Are you going to live out the rest of your life as a slave without the rights of a real man? In that case, you're no different from me, trapped inside this stuffy flats.
Oh.
No intro.
No intro. It's too much content. Don't have time for the intro.
Too many gateways.
Ooh, uppercut.
Holy, bro. You got air on that one.
Should have no teeth.
With his injured arm. Not even the fresh arm. Wait, that's it? No.
Did he? I think he did.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh no. All the souls coming out?
Stay on your feet, moron!
I'm sorry.
Ugh, sorry.
I'm sorry for getting blown away by physics. Oh, going for greed. Oh.
No.
Stone Creed, be a good son.
Ed, stop him.
Lang.
Fight it, Creed!
Literally pulling him.
No way! I'm not letting you go that easily. I need you with me if I'm gonna be emperor. Just let go.
Ed can cut his arm.
I won't let go.
Oh, he can have his body if he lets go.
You know, it's not quite as ideal as being king of the world, but I can make do with Emperor of Shing.
Oh.
Fighting together.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh.
That's more like it.
Farhan. Oh,
What are you? It's time to say goodbye, kid.
Oh shit, he was playing
There's
him.
no point in you getting sucked into my old man with me.
It's a fucking actor.
How could you lie? You always said you don't believe in telling lies. It can't end this way.
That was a lie as well.
Ah, you fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker, you little pissant. I finally got away from that annoying brat. Why, Creed?
And now he's gonna take over
Why
him.
would you betray your own father? I've
Everyone's
always had
betraying
a
him.
rebellious streak, Pops. Don't act so surprised.
Yeah, you killed him. Like,
Be gone, fool! Return to
can someone hit him already?
Creed!
That's greed. Damn it.
Oh, damn it. It looks like this is the end.
He's like, no.
You know, I could do it.
Yo, greed was a bro, yo.
Now, you pissant. You're wrong, Greed! There'll always be a part of you! Friends are a part of your soul!
Dude. Greed is the star of the show right now.
Yeah, he has everyone on pause.
Everything I could want.
He had like
Yeah.
the most character development ever. Yeah, now fuck him up. He's fragile. Oof. Whoa.
Oh, man.
You destroyed my stone!
Oh, the original dwarf.
Go back to where you were born. Go back to nothing. Homunculus!
Damn.
But why? I just wanted to understand this world's knowledge!
Fuck out of here.
Just wanted to be free! Free to know!
Oh.
Why did you refuse to join me? Why, God? How did I disappoint you?
You were incapable of believing in yourself. You rejected your human origins and chose to covet the power of what you call God. Become superior to humans by removing your 7 desires. Don't make me laugh.
What's wrong with that? I only wanted to obtain perfection. Who the hell do you think you are?
Who am I?
This is
One
two
name
balls
you might
talking right
have
now.
for me is the world, or you might call me the universe, or perhaps God, or perhaps the truth. I am all, and I am one. So, of course, this
So God.
also means that I am you.
Oh.
I'm the truth of your despair, The inescapable price of your boastfulness.
Humans who would dare to play God must pay a steep price for their arrogance. That is truth.
Will bestow upon you the despair you
Ooh. Lock him in this, whatever this is.
Gateways. Oh, he's getting banned for sure.
Lifetime ban.
I can't go back.
Into the eye.
This despair is reserved for the boastful.
Just tell me what I was supposed to do.
Why is he saying that? Did God send him? Was he supposed to do something from God's order?
You simply must have seen the answer with your own eyes.
It's a philosopher's stone. Use it to bring him back.
I can't. As much as I want to, I can't. I promised Al we'd never use a philosopher's stone.
Okay, so someone else do it.
Mr. Ho?
Think, damn it. Think it through.
Hohenheim.
Just keep thinking.
Edward,
Oh, there we go.
use my life for the toll. Use me to save Alphonse.
Oh shit, you were right.
I could never do that, you dumbass! This doesn't have anything to do with you. It's their own damn fault. I won't use another human life to get Al back, and I don't care whose it is.
Because I'm his father. And that's the only thing that matters.
It's like shit.
This might not have happened if I'd just been there for you.
That's facts.
And if you never released the freaking dwarf.
And if you didn't bring the alchemy books into the house.
Shut up, you rotten father! You say something that dumb again, and I'll knock you out!
I didn't realize she cared so deeply for Al.
How oblivious are you?
Mr. Gorilla.
Mr. Gorilla.
Brink soldiers. A major.
Is that... It's a human transmutation circle!
I'll be back in a few minutes. This is my last transmutation. Stand back and enjoy the show.
On the way.
Enjoy the show.
He's gonna talk to the truth.
He's gonna haggle.
Yeah.
How do you plan on pulling an entire human out of here? What's your payment? Do you intend to offer your own body?
Yeah, I've got your payment right here. So go ahead and take it. This thing is my portal of truth. So I get to make the decision on how it's used. Is that right?
You do realize that you'll never be able to perform alchemy again.
Oh.
We predicted. I think I said,
Yeah,
yeah.
you said that.
I became convinced I could solve everything with alchemy. But I couldn't possibly have been more wrong.
You're willing to cast it aside, to lower yourself to a simple human?
What do you mean lower myself? That's the only thing I've ever been. Who even needs alchemy when I've got them?
You've done it! That's the right answer!
What?
Good job! You beat me!
Truth/Ed. What?
Take him home!
Wow, that's so sad.
The
That's
back
a
door's
pretty good-
right over there! Goodbye, Edward Elric!
That was crazy, Al.
Speak for yourself.
Hopefully when they come out, he's wearing clothes.
Yeah, exactly. Or else
The
Xiao
whole
Mei-
civilization's
yeah,
there.
Xiao Mei's gonna have a real heart attack.
You need some.
She's gonna jump on him. Laffy comes out, she's like, ew. It's like, I like the armor.
Hey, he's waking up. How are you feeling? You okay?
Zampano and Darius.
Oh,
You're
he's
all
naked.
here. It's so warm.
There he is. He's back.
May.
Someone get him some food.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, right?
Give this guy a Whopper.
He needs some protein.
Triple Whopper with cheese and bacon.
And successfully halted the military.
What is
Imagine
this?
this.
What?
Chemic procedure which would be released. But
Oh, all these people.
Ooh, tough.
King Bradley and his son Salim tragically lost their lives amidst the day's turmoil.
Oh my god.
They not gonna tell them.
Because then the people wouldn't trust the next, like the government in general.
Right.
I think I'd be happy if I could just leave this flask.
You were born of my blood, dwarf in the flask, homunculus. In the end, you and I were still as one. I am the one who is truly grateful. We are all in debt to the efforts of Edward and Alphonse. Without those boys' relentless courage, this nation would be no more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's got like some like yeah.
He's still pixelated.
Yeah, exactly.
So he still has the stone, right? Because he's still invincible.
I think so.
He's still kind of messed up.
Immortal.
He's taking some damage though. He's not as immortal as he used to be.
Hello, Trisha. I'm home. Ed actually called me his father. Although he did preface it with rotten.
Oh, was he? Wait, what?
I think he's done. He's like,
But then I found you and we had our sons. And I suddenly felt blessed, grateful for the life I had. I've had a fulfilling
Uh-oh.
life. Thanks to you.
Hohenheim! I
And he's
didn't
dead.
know you were back. Silly old fool. Well, at least you died
Damn.
with a smile on your face, my friend.
Damn.
that's a good
I
ending.
don't like
man.
that. No, I don't like that at all.
No, what do you mean? Why
We'll
don't
talk
you?
about it. Big episode.
Massive.
Feels like there wouldn't be another episode after this.
I'm feeling the feels. Well.
If this was the final episode,
Yeah, that
it would have worked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually. Yeah, this would be a good end. Well, we'll talk about this one. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would be satisfied if this was the ending. I'd be satisfied.
Well, the beginning was the fight, right? Like finishing off the father.
Yeah, the end of the father. That was interesting how like the whole return to nothingness thing. Because
Well,
he really did
before
go
that,
for-
let's talk about because before he did go for greed, right?
Mm.
Let's try to go in order. So first, the greed thing happened, and that is very impactful. I think. What do you guys think about the decision? Would you have preferred greed to stay, or what we saw happen?
No, I it made sense because Greed is right. They do have the Philosopher's Stone.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he's not needed anymore, so to speak. That they
Link can still get what he wanted, right?
yeah, because technically their arrangement was for Link to bring back a Philosopher's Stone or whatever, and that's what Greed was a living Philosopher's Stone. So, as long as he still has access to one, I guess Greed doesn't really care.
So when Greed was getting pulled by the father, I think deep down he knew that he was trying to help Link.
No, he did. He literally gave a
No.
line about
I know
being
he was
friends.
saying
Yeah.
that like he was bullshitting. I think all that,
that was
what
a
he was
scheme,
saying,
yeah.
it's just bullshit. He just wanted to help his friends,
Yeah.
and that was a
Yeah.
sick
Yeah,
ending for
he
him.
had his plan.
Yeah.
He knew it was like, okay, let father devour me,
Yeah.
because then I'm a sabotage.
He knew what was gonna happen. He knew he was. Yeah. That was so sick.
He accepted and understood reality.
Yep.
That was the most like fucking greed. Like, remember when we hated this guy?
Yeah, Greed's being selfless, and sacrificing himself. What the hell? Or
That's
maybe he could,
the-
or there's nothing he could have done. That's another thing. But we're acting as if Greed made a decision. Well, he did make a decision to punch him, but maybe he was like he really was screwed either way. Like
He sacrificed himself, dude.
no, but I think he was screwed either way. I think that Greed was gonna be absorbed by the father regardless, and it was about Ling holding on or not. That I think that's what it was, because that's what he was saying, right? He's like, he's too strong.
If father's arm was cut off before that, I think greed would have been fine. Right? Because his arm was cut off after.
What do you mean?
Like father's arm from Ling.
Yeah.
So if you cut off the arm before greed transfers through, greed will still be in Ling.
Okay, so they just.
So it is option. Like there's an option.
Wait.
It's not like it's like this is the only way. It's just that it just didn't happen in time.
Oh.
But regardless, he knew that the only way to defeat him was to cripple him. So he knew what he had to do.
Yeah.
It's like I have to go inside him, make him more fragile, so that they can win.
They can finish the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what that was.
Yeah,
And-
agree. Yeah, Greed's plan. Yeah, but he did sacrifice. Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah. In the grand scheme of things, he did though.
He had
He sacrificed himself. to
He
lose
had
him,
the
yeah.
best character development.
Yeah, the
and
best,
the
the
whole
best
show.
arc. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He had the best arc, I think.
for sure.
More so than Scar, more so than me, even Mr. Hope.
Scar kinda
No, but this is better. I think this is better.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But he.
Scars was
had
good, but this is better. Yeah. I mean,
No, yeah. Greed, best character development.
yeah, Greed's top 5 at least. Yeah.
For sure.
So then father officially dies, right?
Yeah, so father returns to nothing. Because they said it returns to nothing. And it actually does make sense. Because as we heard at the end, if we go way back to the father's flashbacks at Xerxes, we know that his master was this alchemist who was researching on how to... he's researching alchemy. And he used Hohenheim's blood to bring the dwarf in the flask to existence, you know? So he started from nothing, and then using the father's blood, he created him, and now he shall return back to nothing, where he came from.
So God was playing a game.
Bro, yeah, God in
Right?
this TV show
Like
was
at the
a
end, he's like,
trickster.
"Oh, you beat me at my own game or some shit."
But wait, no, that was different. That was
It's like the alchemy
truth
gone.
/ Ed, right?
Yeah.
In the subtitle. So that means, like, that was his truth. That's what Ed explained. It's like, this is my truth, you know?
He basically
So-
became an atheist. Kind of.
The act,
kind of.
yeah. And, no, but before we get to that, before that, when the dwarf was in the room, God looked like him, right?
Yes.
And when Ed was in the room, God looked like him.
Yes.
So, and then God even said, "I am you," because I created, like everything.
God is
So-
relative.
That means, whoever is there, God is going to be in that form, you know. And God only exists for you because you've seen the truth.
Right.
So when he gave up his truth / alchemy, he also gave up his image of God, right?
Yeah. So it looks like every alchemist has the opportunity to meet God, but not every alchemist has to meet God, so to speak, because they have to commit the human
Sacri-
transmutation.
Yeah, but not every
taboo.
alchemist could just do it like that.
Exactly.
So
not everyone's gonna
that's
do it. Yeah.
the full knowledge that he also gave up. So, before we talk about the Ed stuff, is there anything else we missed? Like before that? That's it, right? Father died. You met
Yeah.
God. Greed. Yeah. Now we can talk about Al and Ed.
Oh, wait a second. It really is a knowledge thing.
Yeah.
Because how did they get into alchemy in the first place? From reading books and stuff. Like it was more of an education thing than a birthright.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so I guess he just now he doesn't know how to do alchemy. But can he learn it again? I guess that's the question.
Yeah, that's the question.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about Ed and sacrificing.
At first, they went down your theory, which was sacrificing Hohenheim. Which here's why I think it would have worked.
Mhm.
Because we know his story, right? Like, he has no place in this world anymore. Like, his story is done.
Mhm.
But it's more symbolic because Al is his blood. So you're still passing on your legacy, right?
Yeah.
By giving yourself up. So that works in that one way. But what actually happened also works because he got one final conversation with his wife. So that also works.
Well, you're missing something.
What am I missing?
Are you done?
Yeah.
So basically, if Ed sacrificed his dad, he has to live feeling guilty that he had to sacrifice someone in order to save his brother. This way, he feels that fulfilled now. He sacrificed whatever knowledge. I knew when we were trying to guess what he had to sacrifice, when you said alchemy, I'm like, that makes perfect sense, but I didn't think
You didn't think of how.
alchemy waits
To a person, right?
a person.
Yeah.
I thought, because I knew like Ed would sacrifice his alchemy right away, no problem.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking maybe something bigger. I knew, but which makes perfect sense because Ed wouldn't sacrifice a human. It doesn't matter if it's his dad.
But
He
here's the
doesn't.
thing. Here's the
yeah.
thing. We talked about it last episode too.
Yeah.
It's like Ed doesn't have to be the one to go in there. What? Because
Yeah, why does it have
Hohenheim
to be
can
Al
go himself. Be, okay, I give myself up. and it's at his own will. It's not by Ed's doing.
Okay, so if
know?
Ed doesn't feel guilty, Alphonse will, because someone had to sacrifice himself in order for him to come back.
Oh yeah, but it's your own father.
No, but
You're-
he's still gonna feel guilty though.
Yeah, you're gonna feel guilty, but you could also look at it from a different perspective. It's like, okay, my dad gave up himself to let me live, so now I'm gonna live my life to like the most to make him proud, right, in his honor.
Yeah.
So it's like when people look at me, they're gonna see what my father did. Like you could spin
Exactly.
it in a
You have
different
to
way.
look. You have to look at it.
It
a
doesn't
different
have
way.
to be guilt. Like obviously you're gonna be guilty for maybe like however long it takes you,
Yeah.
but then eventually you gotta.
But
come to
here's the
terms.
thing: this is a better option for them.
I don't know
At
if it's
least.
better.
It
I
is.
don't know if it's better either.
I don't know if it's better.
I disagree.
I
But-
think both ways are good. I don't think one is better than the other.
Okay. Then what's the point of the father surviving then past that point?
Well, okay, so that was good because we got the final conversation
With
with
his wife.
I mean, it's not really a conversation, but you know,
Mhm.
like final. It's like it's closure for his character,
For
right?
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Because what he wanted was to be a good father, and his last words are like, "Okay, Ed finally called me father," you know,
Yeah.
and that he was fulfilled.
He fulfilled his
And
duty. Yeah?
if he sacrificed himself, there's no way you can really fit that in. You can't fit that closure in because he's gonna be in the freaking.
But that would
In
be
the
his
world.
closure, wouldn't it? Him sacrificing himself for his kids would be his closure. That would be his final gift for
But
his
he
children.
had one. He
Yeah,
had
you could
his
say that.
closure.
No, both ways he got his closure.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
so it
I
works
guess
out.
you could say that's closure too.
This is a perfect ending. I don't
yeah.
see any wrong. with it.
The only thing is that like I'm kind of cheated because I was led, like I was under the impression that like because he gets to survive, like the dad needs to fulfill his he wants to fulfill his duties as a parent, right?
Mhm.
So I'm thinking either he sacrifices himself for his kids and as last hurrah, he ensures that his legacy moves on, or he sticks around and he finally is
And he
able to
raises
be
them.
exactly. He's finally able
Actually,
to
yeah.
be the
Now I
father.
see why you have a problem
Yeah.
with this.
They
because-
don't need him.
Well, it's not
Well,
about
well,
that.
then-
It's about
yeah,
the
it's
time
about
that's
him.
lost and him
and
being.
him.
Like,
It's about him.
It's about him.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
here's
here's the
the
thing.
thi-
No,
Yeah.
because now I see why Kyle's the issue with this. Because if they were gonna keep him alive anyways until the point where he dies, they didn't even fit that in. Like, oh, let me sacrifice myself, right? I think that. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Also, the father is a philosopher's stone. Who says that would work?
What?
Sacrificing him for Ed. He's not. He died. He didn't kill himself. He just passed away.
He said he has enough life for him. I trust him. he knows what he's
I
talking
don't
about.
think-
Yeah.
And
Generally,
also,
he knows what he's talking
also
about.
He
it
knows what
made
he's talking
sense because with the truth thing, okay, that wouldn't have happened if
What
Owen,
truth thing?
the truth, like we wouldn't get the answer to
What answer?
like the ultimate answer to
do you
fucking the truth. Like he
What
beat
answer
him.
did we get? What are you talking
That
about?
he had to sacrifice his alchemy. and
That
stuff.
was. Oh, honestly, I didn't care for that. Where he's like, "Oh, you beat me." I didn't like
Yeah,
that.
like-
that
That was just.
we wouldn't
cheesy
get
to me.
that if Hohen had
Yeah, but
sacrificed.
but that's not something I needed.
no, I
Yeah.
get it.
It's like,
but-
like I don't know. I didn't like that. But, I mean, we could actually talk about Al coming back now.
Need some food.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
He looked better than
From episode one.
he was.
Yeah, he looked a little bit better
Right?
IRL, yeah,
Yeah.
than he did in the.
No, he was just covered
promo.
up. You couldn't see his ribs.
All right, maybe.
Actually,
He's
you
still
could.
fucked up.
When Xiao Meng was like crying on him, like you could see like
it was
his
still
ribs were like
most
low
of it
key like
was-
banging against her eyebrows. Sure looked rough.
At least he has abs.
So now they gotta get him some.
He has better abs than
some
me.
food. Taking a rehab workout.
Yeah,
It'll
what's
be
gonna
good.
be next episode? What the
Next episode is just gonna be your typical happy ending. I think. I
Next-
think Ed's gonna get with Winry.
Oh,
I think-
maybe.
Maybe some years have passed and Al's gonna get with May.
No, next episode.
Oh, that would be sick.
Next episode, Al's like 400 pounds.
They're like, oh, I ate too much. I overdid it.
yeah. He's like all because remember he has like the list of all the food he got to eat when he got his body back.
I think some years are gonna pass.
Mustang.
Yes,
That is
yeah,
outside.
no, 100%. Some years are gonna pass. Mustang's there as the Fuhrer, right?
Oh.
And
Without
see,
his
like,
eyesight.
yeah, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't. He can
And
be
we're gonna
without
see
his
what
eyesight.
he's done in the past few years to fix the nation.
We'll see what he can.
I think. Right?
And Hawkeye as his
As his Hawkeye.
as his eyes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, and then and the scene where Al's carrying the embryo on a pillow
Oh yeah.
to the mother. No,
yeah,
it's like
so that was supposed to be emotional, but
Yeah.
it's such a silly thing.
like what?
It's like if you explain just this scene out of context to someone, they go, "What the fuck is going on?" Right?
Yeah.
That's what made it
Because there's so
funny.
much there's so much missing. Like there's the mother understanding that Salim isn't actually her son, and like all of that is
Well,
just
that
gone.
thing is her.
We
I mean-
just skipped from
That thing.
mom just mom and crying. Now mom is
That embryo is not her blood, right? Is it her?
Wait, yeah, Salim was adopted.
Was he or did
I
they?
mean, it doesn't matter. She's still gonna raise him.
Who gives a
Yeah.
shit?
Oh, maybe we'll see.
It's not her biological child.
Some,
We'll see
years,
Salim.
some years have passed, so we're gonna see Salim again.
And he's
The
just
way- the
he's,
way he
he's
was.
even worse. He's
You
even
know what?
worse.
Let's just watch the next one.
Yeah, let's watch the next one.
All right.
All right, guys, that was episode 63 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. And the finale episode you can watch right now on Patreon, along with full reactions for the whole series. And we'll see you next episode. Peace.